Oh, look, Rob, we've had an absolutely fantastic week at Oshkosh, and on behalf of the whole team at Paul Bennett Air Shows, we're quite honoured and grateful that we've been invited back. The crowd last year we thought was good, but this crowd this year is pumped, and we're going to send them up here on the final Saturday with some pretty good show from down under. But last year we had a car full of Aussies here supporting us. This year we've got a busload of Aussies here.
There you go.
There is thousands watching on the live internet over home in New Zealand, so a big g'day to everyone at home. I even think my mum got up early to be watching this one, so g'day mum, wish you were here with us, and but it's been fantastic, Rob, and to be up here with the greatest commentators here on the planet, I find it it's a buzz for me. I'm trying to find words that I can say on a microphone.
Well, you're right in there with us, Rusty, absolutely the same. Back at you, and it's an honor to have you here, and we saved the best crowd for Saturday. Well, Bridget, if you get to the backfield tonight, we've got a little bit of a
Arriving at over 400 miles an hour in a demonstration of speed, precision and teamwork, the Royal Air Force Aerobatic team, the RAF. As the team ease up and come round to the right, they're led by Wing Commander John Bond, known as Bondy or Boss. Bondy is in his 8th season flying display aerobatics with the Red Arrows, making him one of the most experienced display pilots we've had. Sitting just 8 feet away on his right-hand side is Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob's in his 2nd year with the team and is a former Eurofighter Typhoon pilot and is operating overseas in Saudi Arabia flying the Hawk T-165. As the jets sweep in from the right-hand side and the smoke comes on shortly, the aim of the first half of the show is for all 7 aircraft to operate as one. The team do this by listening to the commands from the team leader. Off the left-hand side of the boss is Flight Lieutenant Andy McEwen. Andy's one of 2 members of the team who've operated on exchange with the United States military. He spent 3 years flying the AV-8B with the United States Marine Corps before returning to the UK to fly the F-35. The wings have swept back now into a shape that we like to think reminisces us of Concorde. Red 7 slides back into our longest shape. He's approximately 180 feet behind the team leader. Wherever they are in formation, they're all taking their visual cues from the boss. Coming in from the front now with a splash of colour, this is Blackbird. Keep watching the aircraft now as the shape morphs forward into what is our widest shape this year. Nearly 300 feet across and 6 to 7 right on the outside. Let's look at tomorrow, what is the most technically challenging part of the first half of the show. And anybody who's flying formation will know how challenging it is. The maneuvers and the inputs required are over 6 months of winter training. They're now going to power roll all 7 aircraft with the colour coming on through the vertical. Leaving that beautiful colour trail through the sky. The iconic smoke system is generated in the hot exhaust gases of the Hawk. Each aircraft can hold 5 minutes of white and 1 minute of red and blue. These smoke systems and the amount of dye we have to be carefully coordinated and choreographed to make sure they last the entire display. Each colour is selectable in cockpit by the pilots via a button on the control column. Not only are they flying the aircraft close to their limits, they're also operating each of those switch selections at the correct time. The reduction of the team down to 7 aircraft is vital for us to sustain a world-leading aerobatic display team out to 2030 at the end of service for the Hawk. This has allowed us to bring some manoeuvres back from the history books. Setting up now, the aircraft are going to fly coordinated rolls from the inside to the outside of the formation in a 7-ship rollback. On the front line as an instructor and also in the test and evaluation role. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready as the smoke comes on the Tornado. The abort call from Dusty lets the team leader know that the aircraft are rolling around behind. Catching a glimpse of each other on opposite sides of the smoke, taking a huge amount of trust and coordination. Reds 1, 2 and 3 are out to the left hand side. Reds 4, 5, 6 and 7 are out to the right. Red 6 is leading the 4 ship to the right. That's Flight Lieutenant George Hobday. He's in his first year as the Synchro leader, or the opposing solo lead. He's a former Eurofighter Typhoon pilot and has also helped to train fast jet pilots. As the elements merge back towards each other to cross at show centre, this will be the first head-to-head pass of the display. This is all done with visual judgment and match flying. Aircraft down to our right hand side. They're setting up to fly twist. Not only will he be operating the aircraft close to its aerodynamic limits, he'll also be changing the colour as he does so. Out to our left, Red 5 is chasing down Red 7. Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie is the self-professed air. Look into position for geographical cross points on the ground to set up to merge back at show centre, descending to 100 feet and closing at over 700 miles an hour. The aircraft with the smoke on, their aircraft is giving it its all. They're now going to merge back at show centre to cross once again. Depart to crowd front. We're looking out to the right. He's looking all the way through Reds 2 and 3 for the team leader. Depart to our left-hand side. Once again, directing these friends and loved ones. The heart today is to recognise their dedication and to thank them for their continued support.
Stay on it, stay on it.
Completes the sphere. We'd also like to dedicate the heart to everybody here at Oshkosh. We've had the most cars, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Privileged to be here celebrating the 4th of July, and the incredible relationship that's been maintained between the United States and the United Kingdom. 900 for Overwatch. Red 5 now leading Red 4 down the line from the right to set up for Chainsaw. With our training program beginning in September each year, and the potential to train up 2 new pilots, we also have the opportunity to design some new manoeuvres. Out to the right-hand side, you'll see the nose lights of Red. You've just seen Chainsaw, they're setting up to fly Sidewinder. Red 7 will roll around the outside, stop his rate roll and reverse. Smoke comes on out to the right. The aircraft will drop into an inverted V formation. Red 6 and 7 will run through to intercept the V, flying the Goose. To pass. Keep watching as the aircraft will loop in front of us before departing over our heads. Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrow.
To celebrate the 4th of July, we've had the opportunity to work on something special for you. For you tonight, your flag.
Okay, so you can...
Incoming company, line up and wait, runway 18. Person clear of active, thank you.